Hello everyone. Today I'm going to introduce drive reduction theory. Drive reduction theory is developed by the Cloud in the 1943. It means that this theory is long time ago. Let us introduce Cloud first. Kant is born at 1984. It means that it's a long time ago, about 200 years, about 200 years. It means that we understand that this theory is really a basic. It's a basic theory. I mean that we can see this the broad theory. We understand that after that, there's a lot of the theories coming from this theory. Uh, he is He's specific in explaining to learning and motivation. To explain the behavior, what the human behavior. He is famous in the driven theory. Kant spent the whole life in the Yale University. His most significant work was the mathematical and deduction theory of the rote learning and the principle of the behavior. At that time, it's a really famous theory at that time. When Kant working at Yale University, he begins to develop the drive reduction theory. This theory is one of the principles of the homeostasis. Behavior is the one of the ways in which a person can maintain the status of homeostasis and or balance. Let us introduce drive reduction theory first. What's the meaning of drive? Drive is just like this is negative feelings or biological needs. For example, when you feel hungry, you feel thirsty, or you feel sleepy, just like that. This is meaning that there is some needs the personal will need. Drive will raise up the individual motivation. It means that when you feel hungry, you will find something to eat. This is the motivation to do something. An individual is in a stage of need when his survival is threatened. It means that when we're feeling not well, we need to do something to satisfy, to balance what we think. When we have something and we say that this balance is not okay, we will do something to satisfy these needs. Let us explain some weight in this diagram. Uh, when you get up early, you feel hungry. At this stage, we can say that this is an unbalanced equilibrium. What we need food and water. And this is the drive in we feel thirsty and hungry. And after that, this is I get motivations is going to drinking and eating. This behavior is for the drive reduction. When we have settled this, we go through and get balance again. Today, the drive reduction theory is not ignored in the field of the psychology. It's not much put in the practical application. It is useful for students to learn about the theory, its concept, and its effects to the modern psychology. We are going to talk about the impact on infants in instructional design. Drive reduction theory influenced the development of some instructional model, such as ARCS model of motivation. What is ARCS models? ARCS model is focusing on motivation. A stands for attentions, R relevant, see confidence as certifications. Let's give you examples to explain in the classroom. How can we apply the drive reduction theory in the classroom? Is it related to the instructional design? Let's look at an example here. On the left-hand side, they have 5 stages of the drive reduction theory. The second column is the 4th stage of the ARCS model. At the first stage, we need to get student attention by asking them questions, which allow them to brainstorming more ideas and think critically. It is inquiry assurance which makes students unbalanced mentally. At the second stage, students have the need wish to find the answer for the teacher questions. Assess learning to get better understanding whether they learned because of the achievement empowered. On the first stages, the drive reduction behavior. For the ARC models, we understand this confidence. Give learner control. Learner needs to get control over their learning processes that they can feel their success and does not totally depend on the external factors. They have internal factors affect their success. And the 4th stage is the balance and the restored. Balance restored. It's the ARC model is certification. Intrinsic reinforcement enforce intrinsic and enjoyment of the learning experience. Extrinsic reward provide learner with a positive feedback and reward and in reinforcement. Let I give you the examples. Class Studio is an example of extrinsic reward that can help students to attain the stage of the balance restored. In Class Studio, each student is representative of a monster. If they have some good behavior, like they are on task, they can cooperate well with the teammate. They will get 1 mark. It motivates them in the learning processing.